Hey there traders, this is Steve Miley back in the Forex zone in here for FX Explained, and here we're going to take a look at the major currency pairs in here. We're going to take a look at Euro, Pound, Aussie, Kiwi, CAD and the Yen, so all against the dollar. So first of all here, EURUSD, Euro versus dollar. Well, we've had this downtrend reflecting dollar strength in here. The broad theme of dollar strength that we've seen in 2021 was as we've seen US yields move higher in anticipation of the reflation trade. But we have had a correction of that in here so far this week, with the market rebounding above this downtrend line in here that comes from the beginning of the year and just fading below this resistance, this swing high at 121.56, setting back from 121.50 in here over the past 24 hours, and the market rolling back lower in here, and that for me signals at least a conclusion to this little counter trend uptrend that we're seeing in here over the last week, but also potentially not only for a roll back down lower into here towards 126, 120.18, but bigger picture to resume the bigger theme of dollar strength with a retest of the low here at 119.51. Not quite so bullish for the dollar in here when we look at the pound versus the dollar. Now the pound has been very, very strong, very resilient in here in this post-Brexit world in here. Strength coming through from 2021. Also coupled with the fact that the pound benefiting from the very significantly positive rollout program of the vaccinations in the UK. So we've seen in here the pound staying strong throughout 2021, not suffering a weakness against the dollar, making new highs, making a new high only just early this week on Wednesday up to 138.66. Now yes, we've had a little bit of dollar strength coming through in here. I am looking for a dip lower into this area here, somewhere between 137.31.21 supports, 136.80.72, but then probably looking for a buy opportunity in there, looking for that pound strength to come back through again. Let's switch our attention now to the antipodeans, to the risk currencies in here, starting off with the Aussie dollar. Now again, downtrend for the Aussie dollar versus the US as we've seen US dollar strength, and then we've seen a counter trend rebound in here, taking out this downtrend line actually, but then fading, you can see just nudging above this 77.64 level and fading below this key 77.82 peak in here, back from 77.70 over the past 24 hours, and I'm looking for this to push back lower 76.90, 76.48.39 into mid-February, and maybe a retest of this low into next week at 75.60. Similar story for the Kiwi dollar in here now, and if you take a look at Kiwi, again pushing above the counter trend line that comes from the beginning of the year, just nudging above this peak at 72.48 and fading from resistances here at 72.51.54 over the past 24 hours. Significant push lower through some minor support in here, and now threatening this 71.74 level, and again the threat is maybe down to 71.02, the low in here, the swing low that we posted here back in late January, but an even critical 70.93 support in here. So downside pressures coming back through again, US dollar strength resurfacing. And finishing off in here with our risk currencies, we're going to take a look at the US dollar, Canadian dollar. The US dollar, Canadian dollar has been prodding up at this downtrend line. This is a long-term downtrend line that goes back to March 2020. You'll see that if I switch to the daily chart in here, goes all the way back to March 2020. But flipping back in here to the 8-hour chart, you see the market reluctant to really push above that. We have had a significant setback this week, again that US dollar corrective weakness, but more recently, again last 24 hours, rebounding from 126.56 support in here, trying to test resistances, aiming at 127.83, and potentially for a better reversal of this long-term downtrend line from March of last year, in March 2020. We'll be watching that going into next week. And finally, I'm going to finish off in here with the dollar yen, which I'm going to put on a daily chart in here, and you'll see here again dollar yen has suffered in here a setback in here so far this week on the daily chart, but you see in here the latter part of this week, Thursday, Friday, the market managing to rebound in here, targeting this 105.26 level, defending the trend line support in here, this uptrend line that comes again from the beginning of the year. So the uptrend, the dollar uptrend, very much intact here as well, and we're looking for that dollar strength to come back through as we go through into next week, into and through the middle of February, and potentially beyond for the balance of this month. This has been Steve Miley again in the Forex Zone. Now, don't forget to follow us on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'll be back again very soon with another Forex Zone. Until then, take care and stay safe. So traders, don't forget to catch us again on the Forex Zone, and also check out all the great content on fxexplain.co.uk.